Welcome back, gamers. Welcome. We're going to be playing some Fogpiercer, which is actually a game that's you can play a demo at the moment. I think you can, but the actual game itself will be out in about a week's time, so you can wishlist it if you like what you see. I haven't played the release version. This is actually a preview of the release version. I think it's like 90% there, from what I can sort of have been told. So there's still other things to be added to it. It's just essentially like an early version of Fogpiercer, which I really like the sound of. Like I played the demo for a little bit when it came out, when it first came out actually, which was 6 months ago, I guess. And it was really quite enjoyable. Very, very pure in terms of a strategy deck builder sort of roguelike game. So it's a bit of randomization through it as well, which is quite nice. I'll just go and clear out these slots and close. I think that then just automatically gives me one through there. So I'll play through the demo. Few things. Let's just, before we get started, let's go and have a quick look. Actually, there is. I just saw that this is actually Tacticon, a digital convention celebrating tactical games. I was almost tempted to do a video on that. I may even do the one later on, actually, because it was something that there's some really good games in here. This is hosted by Fire Squid and Hooded Horse, like two really cool publishers, and so there's a lot of really cool stuff in there. Anyway, I'll talk about that later on, maybe in another video, maybe today, maybe tomorrow, but I'm not sure. Anyway, I do want to sort of go through that one as well. Right. Yeah, so anyway, what we actually have through here, this is, now I don't know if this will come on special, because this special lasts until the 21st, I think it is, 21st, 22nd, somewhere in around there. So about a week and a half still to go on that one. Now, the release date is, it says the 18th of July, but it's going to be 6 days. That's for Australia. It's going to be, what will that be? That will be the 17th, I think, everywhere else. So it'll be a day earlier than what we see here if you're sort of in Europe or USA or anywhere like that. Anyway, let's go into it and just go and play the demo, or just get started, I guess.
We all remember where we were on that day. When the world fell silent, our lives were as if swallowed by the gaping void of dead technology. Most of us perished, or were destined to eke out a living within the warmth and safety of the stations, the last bastions of civilized society. There were some that awoke into the new wasteland with supernatural powers, split between the bloodthirsty bandits prowling the icy plains.
Hope you can hear that okay.
And the Fogpiercers, the guardian angels of a forgotten world.
So it's very realistic. It's a cool game, actually. It's interesting. Loading in the various assets. So we'll rattle through the tutorial. It's quite strategic. So welcome, driver, to the Fogpiercers. It would be a great honour to rank yourself among the very few skilled enough to lead an expedition through the fog in search of a new home. So this is Operator Ironfist. Before you set off, let's make sure you're ready for what's out there. So we're not going to skip the tutorial. You can skip the tutorial at any time if you feel confident enough, but remember, you'll be on your own out there. Let's just continue. Cards appear at the bottom. Select the first card, the artillery attack. Okay, so this is now just going to show us. I think we should actually maybe analyze what's going on here a little bit. So we actually have enemy vehicles which are moving in and attacking different areas on the actual. Oops, hang on. That's not what I wanted to do just yet. Yeah, anyway, it looks like I have to follow through what it's doing through here. I was just trying to sort of get into a bit of a better angle. But in this case, every card is used on a grid cell. Choose this cell to use the card. So we're going to actually place this on over the top of this particular one. You'll see there it only does 1 damage. So it fired from the back through here. So the enemy only has 1 HP left. Select the second card, the artillery attack. So we go and grab that one. And we do that one again, and that will then kill it. When a unit is destroyed, they skid back, dealing damage to the first unit they hit. Okay. So now the enemies plan on attacking you. Move the train forward, so we can actually now push it forward a little bit. And the enemy is aiming at the artillery carriage. Okay, so we'll just go F. Make use of that blue card in your hand. This is a shield. And we're just going to place it on that one there. Right, okay. So let's give the artillery carriage some good old shielding. We end our turn. We're fine, we're fine. Let's try something more fun. Okay, move the train forward. This card is no longer a stranger to you. It will become your dear friend soon enough. This is the artillery attack. So select the first card, the artillery attack. And now we're going to actually push it back into here, which will then push this vehicle back. It's got a nice user interface because you can see what the plans actually are if anything does actually happen. Okay. So, what did I say? The usefulness of this card is second only to train rams. So select the second card, the artillery attack. So we do that again. And now we can actually push them into each other and destroy one. So they're going to be attacking each other as well as destroying one of their health points as well. There we go, and end our turn. Well, that one actually looks like one. Must be a firing order, I guess. The last enemy has just 1 HP left, but we're limited by range. Each card has a visible pattern. In order to solve this, we'll have to move back twice. F. So if we have a bit of a look, the artillery attack, you can see there, can't actually reach that particular vehicle. Hi Sick and hi Began, how you guys going? Hope you're doing well. So we're going to move back twice. Alright, then we are going to do the artillery attack, and we can then go and hit this one. So if we now go and use it, we can actually now go and hit it and destroy it. Alright, congratulations, Piercer. Remember what you've learnt and don't disappoint me. I hope not. Last time I did play it, like in the tutorial, I was a bit shitty at it. Wasn't the greatest, but I did like the idea of the game. So continue back and through here. So this is the segment map. From here you can plot your route through the region. You can select each encounter to see further details, including grid size, enemy count, and encounter modifiers. So this is sort of like the Slay the Spire type assault. So F in through here, and so we now just need to go and test it. We can sort of then see what's coming up ahead. The little dots mean different things as well. So we've got fewer rounds until enemy escape, but there's extra scrap. In through here we have cliffs run along the top, so there's sort of less maneuver room. Back down through here is card remove available, which we don't need yet. Central Station, this is actually where we need to get to, and then we have another branching one off before we have the boss fight at the back end there of the tracks. This is actually going to be the movement through. So we've just started off pit stop, restock, and continue on your journey in the fog wall. I don't know if we can actually click on that one. Yep, that's okay. Okay, now I've already now gone past it. That's all right. So we have 2 combats. What does this one here do? This is a convoy. So deploy the convoy van to get a module. Alright, well that looks like a good one for us to go for. And we do, from here we get Chop Shop. Yes, we've got that one through there, another fight there. Another convoy there, but what do we end up getting? Cliffs run along the top. So if I end up here, I'm going to end up into a position where I then need to fight, but getting extra scrap. This is, I think, the safer way to go. I like the idea of that one. Let's just go this way. Fight. Okay, so we'll now just go across. So we've got defeat all enemies. Potential units. There's 2 to 3 units. So a buggy minigun and just a fast melee unit that moves closer to its target and rams it. This one here is a light range unit that shoots its targets with a minigun. Just click on go. Here we go. So bandits incoming. So we have less space. We've only got can only sort of really look at anything in one particular instance. So what we've got in this particular round, we've got the shield, which we can sort of place up. We've got the artillery attack in through here as well. Now the artillery attack, when I go and click on that one, you can see I can't really do a hell of a lot here. What I want to do is I actually want them. I want to actually sort of damage them differently. So if it's, I'll just right click on that one there. So card effects can alter how a card functions and how much it costs, so that they're visible from the illustration below. So we have like an energy limit, and we have 5 energy that we can then make use of. We do have a boogie exchange. So what's this one? Discard hand, shuffle all cards. Yeah, we don't. I think we're fine with what we have. This is still, of course, just the tutorial. So we can move forward for 1 energy. So if I go 1, 2, I'll then be there. Still not going to quite solve things for me. What I want them to do is to run into each other. It's going to be 2. Then I've got 3, which I could actually then hit it. I can't really move it. I could move it back. Yeah, that would push it. That would be 1, 2, 3, and then I'd only have 1 more, which wouldn't be enough. So I'm better off just moving 1 forward, letting that one do its attack, and I'll just fire this twice at this particular unit. In fact, what I could do is actually have it so that I bash into these ones twice. I'll do it that way. There we go, that's 2. And we can do this one again as well. Nice. Alright, there we go, that was a better result. And we've now used up all of our energy for this particular, or action points for this particular one through here. Let's go and end our turn. You still can play a card. Yeah, we've still got a shield card, but we're okay. We'll just end our turn. Alright, here we go again. So, we've got 2 artillery attacks and 2 shields. So this one here is going to be attacking the buggy, a fast-moving unit that can move closer to its target and ram it. We need to get to a position where we can actually then go and attack it. So if we have a look at this one here, I need to move either forward twice, which I can't do, or back twice to then do the damage. So let's just go and do that. Back here to here. Artillery attack then destroys it. Nice, that's good. Bonus scrap for finish with 7 times turns left. That's great. So we end up with like extras because we did it as, I guess, as efficiently as we really could have. Add a card to your deck. So 20% bonus scrap, and I think scrap is used for building different other bits and pieces. What are we in through here? Driver gauge. All damage done during the player's turn is taken into account. This is the various Fogpiercer elements that we have. So we have Foggy, which is the main engine. Protector and Underdog blue card. Yes, this one actually gives us the shielding. And then we've got the actual the artillery back in through there. Add a card to your deck. Let's go and throw this one in, I think. What do we end up getting here? So we've got a shield siphon. Steal shield from any unit, give it to another unit, increase by 1. Now that's a free action. This is a lane call. Decrease all environmental hazard encounters by 1, or spawn a new one if there are none. Let's go this way here. So it's going to be applied to the shield carriage, which is quite nice. Hi, Impaluco, how are you going? And hi to anybody else that's joined us as well. Alright, so rewards, the 20 bonus scrap in through here. Okay, it looks like we pick up all of that as well. Just continue. So we're now coming down to here. I want to just do this convoy. So cliffs are run along the top. Actually, I don't know if convoy... What do we get with convoy? Destroy a convoy van to get a module. Well, let's go that way to get the module. Let's give that a bit of a crack and see how we go. So these are the potential units we can actually then go and see. So destroy the convoy van to get a module. So we've got cliffs run along the top, so no one can actually access that one through there. Potential units, 2 to 4 units. And what do we have again? We've got a couple of unknowns. Let's see what we get. Alright, now we need to figure out what to do here. So the convoy is a support unit. It does not attack. If there are any support units on the grid at the start of the enemy turn, it will escape the fight and no reward will be collected. So tip, convoy vans will leave the fight at the end of the player's turn. So we need to try to kill it, do we? No, I don't have any shields, so I can't use the siphon. 3 artillery attacks. Okay, so event carrying engine modules needs to be destroyed to drop a module. Escapes if they're only support. Yeah, heavy. This unit can't be moved. Train rams moved. Okay, so this one, train rams moves this unit at the same direction. Deals 1 damage or destroys the unit if there is no space to move. Train ram. Okay, because we can ram things. So this one here is going to ram in and do some damage, and this one's going to attack. So I can still move backwards twice. Yeah, so I've only got 2 moves here. This guy's not doing anything just yet. I think that's the best way for us, is to move back to here, back to here. So it's now going to run across, and if I then push, I've only got 1 attack here. Oh, hang on, I can't even do that. All I can really do is this one here. I thought I had the range. Okay. Well, we can do that. At least they'll run into each other. And that's all we can really do this turn, except for the shield siphons. They steal shield from any unit, give it to another unit, increase by 1. There's none of these who've got shields, I don't think. Oh yeah, there we go. Took something off that one, for whatever reason, however we did that one. Alright, so now we need to move up. This is Boogie Exchange, discard hands, you've got shields. So we don't have the shield there anymore. If that stays where it is, we're going to lose this. And if we fire an artillery attack, we don't have a lot I can do. I can move, I can fire back to there and push it back out. So I can actually fire it into there. That would then have it attack that one, would then destroy that one, which would then do damage back this way. So let's go back and do this. Because I really can't maneuver. So that's now going to hit it. I can ram it, which would then kill it off as well, but I do damage to my own unit. So I'm just going to do a shield here. And so at the moment it's going to attack that one there. Can I do anything else? I can't really do anything else. Okay. So I'm just going to continue. I'll just... Actually, hang on. Before I do that one, just cancel that for a second. If I now ram it... No, I still get to keep my... well, that's going to kill it. That's going to kill it off if I ram it, which I don't want to do. I do want it to attack. So I'll just leave it where it is. Okay, so we've got 2 there. Got 1 there. Now if I destroy that one, that then destroys all of them in a row because they all run into each other. Now, does that mean that I then get this one automatically? I don't know if it does. Let's just do that anyway. So that was a good move. Now, we've got the artillery attacking through here. Yeah, which I can't do anything there. I think all I'll do is just move this one up. That's all I can really do at this stage. I know I can still do 1 more move. Alright, that's pretty much all I can do. Let's just end our turn there. Yeah, it's gone. So we didn't get what we needed. Yeah, module van not destroyed. Unfortunately. So each encounter, yeah, different rewards here, blah, blah, blah. So we'll just go F. So unfortunately we didn't get the module, which would have been nice. So that was a bit more of a bigger fight than what we expected. We still haven't lost any health on this particular run. Now I don't know what happens. This is all damage done during the player's turn is taken into account. Now I don't know what that one does. Okay, Monica became the last of her kind when her village was razed to the ground by invading bandits. So driver gauge, damage from player. All damage done during the player's turn is taken into account. So I must get these special cards, I guess. When we actually do get it. Yeah, when driver gauge is full, activate it to instantly draw one of these cards. Okay. Alright, in we go. We've got no choice here. So we do get extra scrap if we can destroy these. Now there's 3 to 4 potential units again. A bit more random with what we're doing. Let's go and click on go. So there's 3 of them. Alright, so they're both attacking. Again, I can cause damage here with this artillery attack to move this one back. And then move forward. And I've still got an artillery attack in here, which I can just sort of do some damage. Now that's got 3. What I can do is actually go and hit this one, which will then do damage to each of those. Alright, and that's what we can do. Okay, now we've got, again, the 2 are attacking. That would then destroy the artillery, which of course we don't want to be doing. I've only got 1 artillery attack this time. That will kill both of those off, which is nice. Now, how long have we got on this particular one? There's I'll have to look at a few other little bits and pieces, I guess, to sort of figure out what's going on. I'll kill them off. So when the driver gauge is full, you can activate it to instantly get one of the 3 unique driver cards. The chain can be swapped for a button in the setting. So pull the chain to activate. So that's F. Okay, we've got this one here. So we can pull this chain now if we wanted to. Do we need to? Let's have a look at, see, this is, what's this one here? Oh, this is the full deck that we actually have. Alright, then we've got the map, which is locked at this stage. I'm not sure what that is. Scrap, complete encounters to acquire the actual scrap. We've got spikes, which is one of the currencies. What's that? Oh, that's the enemy units. That's to draw again. And the easiest thing for me to do is literally just to move forward once and just let this thing actually do its attack. We can't do anything else at this stage other than do this. Maybe we do that. Do it. Oh, there we go. If you pull it down. Deathly Chill. Apply stun to a unit and give 1 shield to the locomotive. I'll leave that. I don't know if we have to use it this turn. Okay, driver cards are 0 action points and are brittle. They're removed from the deck once used or discarded. Now that would be a discard, so I will actually go and use it. No, so it's not going to do anything. Should have moved back actually. Environmental hazards incoming next turn. The number next to the lane tells you in how many turns the hazard will trigger. So we've got this one triggering in 1 turn. There's an ice pillar. So again, if I can't really move that one down into anything. So, well, it's only got 2 actions here. So we just kill it off. Simple. There we go. So environmental hazards, yeah, that's okay. We've got that one done. We didn't have to look at the hazard. So total earnings, that was good. Just add a card to your deck. Now we've got hot cask. Draw 2 cards. That takes up 4 actions though. Discard all hands and then draw as many cards. The shield siphon again, steal shield from any unit and give it to another unit, increase by 1. I sort of like it's a 0 action, which I quite like. Let's go that one again. I think we'll go that way. Hi Milkslinger, how you going? So apologies if this is a repeat question. Have you ever played a game called Death Roads Tournament? The gameplay is very reminiscent here. It looks like fun. I haven't, although the name doesn't ring a bell. I have played similar games, but and never apologise for asking any question. There's no dumb questions here. I'm actually a great one for asking dumb questions of things. So or repeat questions or anything. Like just it's really no. Like one of the things I like about doing these live streams is that we can discuss stuff, and it's sort of interesting to get different people's perspectives on stuff. So always feel that you can actually ask questions or chat or do anything like that. Okay, so we've got Central Station. We'll move into there. So buy, sell, upgrade carriages, collect region rewards and deliver cargo. Not your final destination, but an important one regardless. So we have a 10% discount on carriages, card modification reward, and region supply drop is delivered here. Let's go and click on go. So this is actually where we do get a chance to fix the train up if we needed to. So repair each train unit for 1. So this is now we don't need to do that one. We've got everything we need for that one through there. So so give 1 shield to the locomotive every 3 turns if not already shielded. So it's a protective boiler. Actually, that's a good one. All right. So activate module, protective boiler, done. Modify one random card. So we have a few different things in through here. So we can do this one. This is a different card. It's got better range. To destabilize, but it's cost 3. Now that's not too bad. Okay, so this one here, shield 2. So select the steel shield from any unit, give it to any other unit, and increase it by 2. I think that again is the one that I want. This one here to destabilize. So if this unit receives damage, it will skid 1 cell backwards. Does not work on heavy units. It's cost 3 though. I still think the 0 cost ones are worth pursuing. Choose a cargo card and continue. Right, so we now need to, looks like we have to take something back with us. So selected cargo card will be added to your deck. Deliver it at the next central station to collect extra scrap. So magic box, create 1 temporary copy of this card in the discard pile. So this is or a first aid kit, deal 1 damage, then heal 1. Or cargo, give 1 shield to target unit and deal 1 damage. Okay, that one. We'll take the bulletproof vest. You can upgrade your carriages as well. So we'll have a bit of a look at this one. Tip carriage and engine repair is also available in the bottom panel, so back down in here, which we don't need to do. So we didn't actually lose any health. Alright, so we can now just go into upgrade. So if we go into select a carriage which will go up a level, and you can choose 1 or 2 cards from the carriage's available card pool. Let's make the artillery go up a level. We'll select that one. And so so choose a card. The chosen card will be added to your deck. So instantly increase current and maximum health of the train unit by 1. We've got carpet shot. Shoots at 3 cells in a line, dealing 2 damage in each. That's very nice. And blowout. So flip, move target. So push units away, flip their attacks. That's great as well. Oh, hang on. That means they're going to be right next to us. Okay, so flips the, yeah, maybe we'll try this one. Actually, the carpet shot, I am interested in that one. It's only when we can see how it's applied, though. It's actually really not It will help if we can line things up, but I just don't know if we've got enough action points. We'll go blowout. There we go. Done the upgrade. Can't do anything else. That's pretty much it. Okay, so we'll continue. Now, let's plan this one out. So we have a chop shop, so card remove available if we needed to. Buy cards, modules, and upgrade. Yeah, maybe we'll even go that way. We've got a little bit in through here. Complete encounters to acquire, use to modify your deck, upgrade and buy carriages. This one here is permanent currency. Used to unlock units, modules, and cards. I wonder if we needed that to use this. I guess there's only really one way to find out. Although we do have one there as well. We haven't got the convoy done yet. This will then give me a random before we do the boss card. Let's go up and try this convoy. So we're going to potential units are going to be so destroy the convoy van to get a module. So we've got the convoy van is in through here. We've got the buggy and there's an unknown as well. 5 to 7 units. Let's go. It's a nice little game, actually. There's a lot more here than we thought. God, there's heaps. There is heaps and heaps. So, a blowout. This is going to push all the units away. If I move up one, I don't know if I can undo my moves. So if I move up one, that then puts this in the middle. If I go to blowout, blowout has to be applied on that particular unit. Which will then sort of just flip things around. So if I move up one, that's 3 moves, and I've still got an artillery attack. Let's do that. Let's now move them all away. And we'll just start to hit this one. Try to destroy this if we can. In turn. Still play a card. No, there's no point. There's no damage coming in. What's that one there? This is a shield support truck. Yeah, so it shields one of the random enemy units. Did I cancel on it? Here we go. In turn. Okay, so we've got a rock coming down along this way, but I can't do anything with it. None of these are attacking. If I kill that one, it's going to go back into that one and do a bit of damage. So if I do that one, it actually destroys everything. So let's just go and do that one, this particular attack. So it's going to push them all back into each other and destroy them. There we go, bang, done. Okay, that satisfies that particular need. And we've got bulletproof vest, which we give 1 shield. Yeah, we don't need it. We don't need it. Let's just move back into the middle again, just so we've got a bit of maneuverability. I don't know if they have to maneuver, if they've got action points as well. We can see the order that they're going to be playing things out, but there's nothing much I can really do about that. So I can... I think I can actually just go and get 2 cards there, but I'm not going to do it. Here goes the rock. Just going to grab myself a drink of water. I'll be right back. Now, oh, we didn't get what we wanted. We didn't get what we needed, but we do get a good shot here. With the artillery attack, I can actually do damage back. And that'll kill that bottom one off. But I need to get 2 damage in through there. Let's have a think about this one. I can't do damage that I need. Yeah, I can't do enough, unfortunately. And I need to really get out of this one unscathed. Tricky one. I think if I look at this one, it's just going to be the cards. Yeah, it's just whatever cards we have left. This one I would love to get. Like, that would be the one I really want to be trying to get if I can. So I've got Boogie Exchange, discard hand, shuffle all the cards into a draw pile, and then draw 5 cards. It's going to cost me 1 action point. I think I have to do this. Oh, still didn't get it. Now, we do get some shield siphons, so I do only have like a 1 attack coming in. I can at least hold off for each of those. Shield 1. Okay, give 1 shield to a unit. So these cost me nothing. So we shield that one, which means we don't take any damage. That one also doesn't do any damage now. So no damage coming in, so we'll just now start to do a little bit of... This one will then push this one back into the other one, and at least destroy that one. Alright, that gets rid of one of them. It's a drone bike, fast and fragile. This little drone bike rams its enemies. Okay, so nothing much that they can do, so that's all fine where we are. So we'll end our turn here. Now, there we go. Got blowout now. Now, that's not going to be enough, actually. So what we need to do is we need to just... Yep, there we go. Just 1 attack here destroys everything. So we'll just do that. Great. Nice. Okay, so VAF is then saying, yeah, Death Roads is a little gem. How old is it? Is it a recent game, or is it a fairly old one? Okay, what have we got through here? We've now got the convoy. So units destroyed. We actually did get the activate the new module. So let's go and see what that actually is. So this one here is a fight back. So when a carriage is destroyed, destroy the unit that dealt the final blow, or gain 2 action points if the locomotive has 1 hit points at the beginning of the player turn. Or vents, gain 1 action point for every 10th unit intent. I'm not sure what that is. These are so critical. I don't know what the 10th unit intent is. I don't plan on losing. I'm getting it down to 1 hit point, but I'm guessing I won't have any choice in reality. Let's go this one. I've got no idea what it does. Bonus scrap, that's good. Is it a Steam game, Death Roads? Just before we go to the next one, let's have a quick look. And see if it is there. Death Roads. 2023, that's pretty recent. Oh yeah, I haven't seen this one actually. I'm thinking of something completely different. There's one where you have to go through the wasteland and you end up having different units sort of coming back through. It does look similar though, doesn't it? It's like a Mad Max sort of style game, I guess. Interesting. Let's get back to Fogpiercer just in case there's questions about that one. All right, so we have... let's go and see what the chop shop is. Hang on. Why can't I do that? Okay, right, there we are. Okay, so in we come, and then we have our boss fight. Reward for keeping bandits at bay, there we are, so we get the bonus scrap. It looks like we can't do anything else in this particular location. Oh, that's just the map, okay. Just going to continue here. to 15 here, the driver gauge. Okay, here we go. Now we can do it. Shops offer the option to either transform, duplicate, or remove cards from your deck. You can also buy additional cards and modules. Tip, carriage and engine repairs are also available. Now, we haven't lost any health yet, so we're actually okay. All of your cards of this carriage. Let's just go and have a bit of a look. Remove a card. We do have a shop. So, we're just going to continue. So these cost, we've got 213, so I can't do this one here, Mastermind. I can't do that one. I'm just slightly off for those. Discardable, and then draw as many cards. Picky Jester, draw 2 cards, discard 1 card. This carpet shot is actually is cheap at this stage. You know, I think I'll actually grab that one. And then we have gain 1 action point every 3 turns. Oh, that's great. Oh, and I just spent the other card and I can't do it now. That would have been even better. When a carriage is destroyed, yeah, no, we don't want that. Unwind. Still can't do it. Oh, that just brought in another card. So this is preempt. So gain 2 action points, start next round with 2 action points less. That's dangerous. Okay, we just got a new one. We've got breakfast. That's not a bad one there. Why would you have this? Okay, 3 extra action points next turn. I mean, that is awesome, just for 1. That's really, really good. Alright, that's the one we want. Waste not. So discard the rightmost card in your hand. Gain 1 action point. Draw 1 card. That's good as well. Doesn't cost anything. Alright, that's good. We're now sort of spend everything we can do. So that's fine. Alright, time for the boss fight. See how we go. So let's continue on. Oh no, we're not quite there yet. So we have a random encounter, which we haven't tried one of them yet. Or a convoy. Well, we don't know what these are, so let's just try this one here. There we go. VA is saying that your full release was Christmas 23, right? So pretty recent. Okay, cafe. So this is even in the apocalypse, you can hear the customers complain about the quality of the beverages brewed here. Yet against all odds, there is one business that always survives. So. And an Americano, draw 3 cards, and a Lungo. I've never heard of a Lungo or a Mistretto. Ristretto. I've never heard of those 2 types of coffee. Reset movement cost is 0. That must be the if you're going to be moving the train around. And this one here is gain 3 action points. Action points are everything. Pretty much. Although I guess if you're out of cards, they're not. I'll throw this one in. Nice. All right, we're ready to go. So that's the little cafe there. Continue. And here we go, boss fight. Movement cost +1. Right, so it's going to cost us to move things around. So what have we got in here? So defeat one of the leaders of the fog-touched bandits. So we've got an unknown, which will probably be the leader. Then we've got the buggy. There's going to be 7 to 9 units in here. Buggy minigun. Yep, okay, that's fine. Go. Now, we'll be able to do a lot of collisions, I think. Okay, Monica Cold Snap says, the train is under my protection. Back off. That's the boss there. Wow. Now, we've got breakfast. We've got bulletproof vest. This unit marks these skull icons of bosses. Yep, okay. F, that's not a problem. Now, we've got... it's now costing me 2 action points to move into here. I've got six action points. Now if I move one shield, which is going to cost me a lot. 12 turns until veteran waves. I'm not sure what that is either. Turn water, yeah. Carrot there, a tent. Okay, so now that destroys. No, it doesn't destroy it. It doesn't do anything with it. All that does is just do a little bit of extra damage. Ooh, how can we do this? 3 action, like we're going to lose the this one here if we stay where we are. If I move back, I then avoid all of those and then just have 2 coming into here. The others, they'll attack that one through there. If I do, so if I do the if I move back, that's going to be 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then I can just do a bit of damage. If I do that one there, I still don't get to actually hit anything properly. So even if I move back, I need to start to do damage into here. So I need to push this one back in. If I do that one there, I do actually damage the others around, but then I damage myself as well. Now when it goes there, it's still targeting the first train. That's interesting. So it actually it's targeting the square and not an offset. But that still does damage to me as well. Yeah, no, I think I'll have to move back. So I think that's the first thing. It's now lost its track. These will now attack each other. If I attack this one here and do some damage, that will then be killed off there and do even more damage when it does come back in. So I'll move this one back into here. Clicked on the wrong thing. A little bit of damage done to that one. That will now be destroyed and do 1 more damage to this one here. Now I've still got 2 action points. The shield, so shield, I need to shield this unit. And I've got 2 that I can do. Oh no, I don't have. I've got bulletproof vest, give 1 shield to target unit and deal 1 extra damage. So I'm just going to do this. And then do I choose what I do? That didn't make sense. What did I just do there? Oh, we're almost ready here as well. Shielding. Place the shield there. We're still going to take some damage. Breakfast. That's all we can do. Alright. Well, this will be interesting to sort of see what the order is. So the order is going to be, number 1 is going to be this one here, won't do anything. Number 2 will be that one there, which will then fire across to that other side. Number 3 will do the damage on the shield. So there, that was actually no 2. Yeah, 2 will fire back on that one through there. 3 will then fire at this one here. 4 will then unfortunately get a shot and do some damage. 5 will also do some damage. 6 will do nothing. 7 will do nothing. 8 will then finally get and do that kill and just roll them all back through. And then 9 will do nothing, and 10 will do nothing, and 11 will do nothing. Right, so let's end our turn. So they're now moving back in. Alright, okay, so now I don't know what these are. Root cells. No, that's nothing. Ice pillar. Spawn an ice pillar environmental hazard at the start of every fight. How can we do that? We've now got a heap of this. We now have carpet shot as well. Now carpet shot has to be done into these sorts of areas. So I need to move the vehicle up to be able to then do a carpet shot. I do have an artillery attack, which I can then use to push other units around. Now we've almost got this guy killed. The carpet shot does 2 damage to each. If I push that one back, they've still all got all their action points. So it would be 2, and then I think there's even one more after that to be able to then do the carpet shot. But then we missed the opportunity to then really do the artillery attack. And if I do the artillery attack, that will do 1 damage there. I get more damage that way. It's not going to help me. That's my best option for that, I think. Then I move up 1. And now it's another 3. I can't use this. Damn it, I can't use it. I can do the shield siphon. Now I've got, at the moment, these are attacking twice in here. So let's use this one on this unit and apply that to there, which protects that one completely. I have 1 shot here which I need to do. And in reality, all I've got is this one here. It's not really, not ideal, but, oh, hang on, that destroys them. That's enough. That is, well, that's the boss gone. And now we also have this as well. We've still got 2 action points. Let's go and pull the lever. It's hard. That's annoying. Frostbite arrow. So damage 2, brittle driver card. So shoot an arrow, dealing 2 damage and applying stun. Well, that destroys that one. Doesn't destroy the one under at the back end of it. I don't need to protect these. Alright, that weakens that one. And we can't really do anything else here. So end our turn. Okay, more things coming in. This is quite hard, these boss fights. Alright, we've got 5 action points. So 2 actions there. This one's going to be destroyed. We do have the shield siphon. Before I do that one, artillery attack. It's going to blow both of those out. So that would get rid of 2. Let's have a look at the Ristoretto. This is going to gain 3 action points straight away, which would allow me to maneuver. We also have blowout, which is only going to get rid of. It's not going to get rid of the ones that we really want. So what I can do here is I can do the artillery attack up to here. Get rid of both of those. Then I can move up 1. No, that's not going to give me enough action points. No, I've got this one here. Gain 3 action points. I can't draw new cards. Maybe I should have done that. What does that one do? Sure, what these. Oh, this is actually what we've played, I think, and how things are going. If we have a bit of a look, these are what we still actually have. The exhausted cards, and then these are the cards that are sort of available. should have gone with the draw 3 cards type thing, I think. Well, might as well play this, I guess. Do the blowout. So they're no longer looking at anything. And that's pretty much our turn. So no more damage coming back this turn. Now there's a if I can push that something out that way. We do actually have shielding in here. 6 action points. Got bulletproof vest again. Got the artillery attack. We've got waste knock. Discard the rightmost card in your hand and gain 1 action point and draw 1 card. Now the artillery attack is actually important to me. So I can actually push that one across. That will then get that one destroyed because there's an ice pillar coming in this way. But I think I've got too many other things that I need to take care of here. Now the interesting thing here is I don't actually have... I've got 6... That's going to be 5 just to get to there. Bulletproof vest. Gain 1 shield. I'm okay there for 1 attack. I can move back. If I could just get rid of one of these. Doesn't quite do it. Yeah, this is a tricky one actually. So yeah, Vinyl Rabbit saying the road racing game is excellent. Yeah, Death Roads. There we go. There's a lot of you actually like that one. Interesting. So I either move back. If I move back twice, it's just 1 attacking at that stage. Unfortunately, it's not the one I want to be having. God, what else can I do here? Discard hand, shuffle all cards into a new draw pile, and draw 5 cards. It's a bit. It gives me 5 action points, which is enough for me to move back to here and still save everything. Let's do that. Okay, we've now got blowout, which is this one here. We'll then sort of move them off and away. So I've got blowout for 2, and then I've got another artillery attack as well, where I can actually then push all of them into the danger zone, I think, or most of them anyway. So they're no longer doing anything, but if I now do an artillery attack into here, no, it doesn't do it. That one there I can actually push off. That's going to now cop the pillar. The shield I don't need. I can't do anything else there really, I'll just end the turn there. Just 1 damage. And knocked it out a little bit. Alright, so these are now all pushing in. Carpet shot. So I can kill one of those off, but it's 3 actions. Yeah, unfortunately, it's a little bit, it's not really going to work all that well. The shields cost 2. It's down to 2 at this stage. I can either move down 1, but I've only got 1 action here, so I really have to apply a shield. No matter what I do, I either move up, allow those 2 to take the 1 hit each. So that's 2. That gives me the carpet shot then against this unit here. Actually, I can do that one there and then get rid of that one unit. That will get rid of the shielding. Let's do that. Well, that almost saves everything. If that one there, I destroy 2. I'll take that one there, the carpet shot, I think. So we lose 1 damage on each of these now. And waste not, so I'll just go this way, get 1 more action point. And we can now shield one of these 2. So I'll save this one. Okay, we're getting there now. Getting there. Yeah, that's going to be destroyed. I do have the shield, which I can use. What if that gets rid of the shield? Boogie exchange, discard, shuffle all the cards into a draw pile. The carpet shot is good. That I can destroy 1 card there. Now that's dangerous. That's a 3, and then I've still got the 2, which will then destroy that. So that's really not what we want. At the moment, that's destroyed. I could shield this unit, destroy 1. Yeah, still just have 1 going that way, I guess. Let's just destroy 1 of these. Shield cost me a little bit less, so I can just plop that one down there. I've still got 1 more move, actually. If I move back there, then I can just shield this unit, and then we don't take any damage. Here we are. Yeah, can't do anything with it, unfortunately. Now we do have the artillery attack, and I can't kill anything off. I do have the shield siphon. That one's still shielded, actually. So there's no damage there. It's just this one here. Okay, that protects the whole train. I'll be careful if I did that, we'd then be in trouble. Brings that one down. I'll just end the turn here, even though I've got 3 moves. There's really nothing much. Oh, geez, it would be nice to have been able to push that one out, but I really can't do much. Oops, we missed that one, that little gantry. Right, now we've got another carpet shot, and we have an artillery attack. So that one's got 1. That will do damage to the other one. If I blow it out, we can just delay, but it's not going to actually do any damage. Let's just go that way. Right, so that will attack this one. This one will then move in. There's nothing else we can do there. So now we can destroy them. Nice and easily. Done. Great. Okay, I'll be back once you're thaw out. There we go. Continue. Alright, got a fair bit of scrap there, so we can upgrade the locomotive now. Now we did take some damage. Maximum health, or cancel target's unit's intent. So I'll go that way there just to get like an extra health point on the locomotive. 20 bonus scrap, modify 1 random card. So we have stays on hand until used. Blowout. What does this one do here? Okay, this one it goes out. So this one it says it's 3, but it says it should be less. This card's action point decreases by 1 each time another card is played. Oh, okay. Yep, I'm with it. Right. So it's so if we can leave it until the end of a turn, it's going to be like even 1 or even 0 if we can sort of do it towards the end of something. This one here is again guaranteed to be drawn first at the beginning of a fight. It's 3. No, I think this one I like the idea of. Okay, then we've got activate a new module. So we've now got gain 1 action point every 3 turns. That was a good one. I give 1 shield to each carriage that adds a blue card into your deck for the first turn of a fight. Give 1 shield to each carriage that adds a blue card. I'm not sure how that one actually works. Gain 2 action points if the locomotive has 1 hit point at the beginning of the player's turn. Which actually, in hindsight, would have been a good one for us. But let's go with this one here. Alright, that's good. Continue. Now we should be able to repair. It's going to cost me... so we can get that one repaired. We need to repair this as well. Oh, hang on. I've only got 16 left. So, that's not good. What can I do here? Looks like they actually don't work together. Yeah, we need that. Sure what that does. Maybe just have a look at it, I guess. Yeah, we can change the order of the carriages. Okay, that's what it is. This one's a problem. I don't have enough scrap. I can't sell anything, I don't think. Okay, well, that wasn't good. So we're in a bit of strife here. We have to really protect that central, that protector unit. So this is now the over map. So we've now done, this is the home depot. Every journey needs to start somewhere. We've now done the wastelands. And I now get to choose between these two as well, before it then sort of heads off. So region controlled by unknown. Unknown in through there, wastelands, so Misfits territory, and this one is Misfits territory as well. Chop shops may have 2 options. Discounted carriages are more common, no random encounters. High chance of support units. Let's go this way. Okay, that's not bad as well. We'll choose that. Alright. So, we're going to need scrap, which means damage. Cliffs run along the top. Card transform reward. That's not bad, I guess. Canyon at the bottom. Now that one there, veteran fight, increase rounds until enemy escape. I don't want to be fighting anything like that. Chop shop. I need to get to this to then be able to sort things out. So I need to do this one fairly easily if I can. So I'm thinking it's this way. It gives me minimal fights. I've still got a convoy, so there's a chance I can pick something up there. So we'll go that way. Only 1 or 2 units. Okay, that's interesting. Okay, falling into the canyon instantly destroys units. Tip, try pushing a unit into the canyon. Right, so we're still in this one here. So that's the canyon there. Now, what we don't actually have here is the anything to actually be able to push it across. I don't think it can anyway. I think these are heavy. Going to be moved. It's what we need to damage though. So we've got 5 action points. It's going to leave me with 1, which I can then use the shield, the siphon on. I've still got this one as well. We get 3 action points next turn. Got enough cards, so yeah, okay. End that turn there. Artillery attack. Can't actually hit that one. So we need to move forward. Use this shield. Still can't do anything with that one there. Actually, I can move that one, push that one down behind us. Again, we don't have to really do anything here. I could shield this one and then run into this one. There we go. Alright, that's good. So we rammed it. Okay, so this one here, units destroyed by train ram and decreased movement cost by 1 action point. Card syringe, so draw an extra card at the beginning of a fight. That's not bad. The carriage is destroyed. Destroy the unit that dealt the final blow. And 2 action points if the locomotive has 1 action hit points. Yeah, I quite like either one of these. Let's go this way here. Bonus scrap. All right, so we're going to not do the veteran fight. We're just going to do the chop shop. Go. Was it 60 or 30 that we needed to repair? Now we've got duplicate a card in your deck for 45. Go to the shop and have a bit of a look. It's all a bit expensive. Yeah, we'll close the shop. What about we just duplicate this? The blowout was useful. Yeah, there's a few that are good ones, but I've used this one a lot. There we go. Go continue. All right, so now the fight. So this one here, we've got the cannon truck again. We've seen those now. We do have this extra thing we can now do as well. Gee, there's a lot here. Now, that's got 3 action points. Got 6 moves. Do want to do that. If I do that one there, you hardly do anything. Definitely don't want them moving back into our stuff. Now the shield siphon costs nothing. At the moment we're going to lose one of those. We're going to have this one destroyed by 2 different units. I need that one to be shielded twice. So I've got the shield siphon. Now this one here does the shield too. So if I do that one, it's this one here then becomes the problem with everything. That's a hard one. Well, that protects. If I put it on that one, it protects both of those. It protects that one if I don't move the train. So that's the shield. The shield siphon. I can protect that unit there. This one here. Why is that? Oh, that's being attacked by this one as well. Well, if I move up, that one's still being attacked by 1 unit. Yeah. Okay. So let's move forward. Because the artillery. That's going to then make the artillery. You know, that still works. No, I've got to do this. I've got to do this one now if I'm going to do this. All right. I've got 4 shots left. The shield is now becoming a little bit cheaper to get. Which means if I do a second one of these, it's going to reduce them a lot. That'll be down to 2. These all now cost nothing. So I can now move up 1. And then we've got to get 2 shielding into there and 1 shielding into there. So one's fine, and then the shield siphon, I'll just take it off one of these. There we go. So that protects everything. Alright, end our turn. Okay. So we've got 1 attack going in there. We've got different attacks going there. I've still got a shield siphon in through here. I do have bulletproof vest as well. So if we move back, we end up with still 2 coming back in there, and the shield siphon. What does this shield do? This shield only gives me 1. If I move backwards, that's going to be 1, then 2, and 3. So if I move back 2, what's this one here doing? That one's firing into there. So I can sort of do a bit of damage that way. If I do that, there's only 1 unit that we then have to protect. Still going to lose 1. Now I can do extra damage all the way along there. So I think I'll take that. I was going to be moving across. Yeah, so it does. Unfortunately, that did shift it out of the way there a little bit. Can I get a second shield? I think I can. Yeah, 2 shields there. Alright, that protects that one. End our turn. It's quite hard, actually. Now, do have carpet shot. So I can get rid of both of those easily. Still got 2 coming. Now that's going to be 3. Boogie exchange. Discard a hand. Shuffle all cards in the draw pile and draw 5 cards. Let's get rid of those 2. I think that sort of at least cleans out those a little bit. Now, unfortunately, this one is still really being badly targeted. I can move forward. No, it's not going to do me any favours here. Blowout's not going to do anything. That's 2. It's going to give me 1. Yeah, I really don't have much I can do here. I can move back. At least it will then save it. Let's just do this boogie exchange first and just see what we end up getting. I'll get another action point here. Gives me 2 action points. Allows me to use one of these if I need it. It's not going to help me there. I've got a blowout. I can shield the unit there. Give 1 shield to a target unit and then deal 1 damage, but I don't know where the damage is applied. I really can't afford to just let this one fall. If I do that one, they both run into pillars and have all sorts of drama. I think I have to move back and just take the damage here. There's 2 attacks coming in. I've got blowout, which would then get rid of that one. Alright, let's just do the blowout. Alright, that gets rid of that one. I've only got 1 more action point. So if I move back 1, and then put the bulletproof vest on, I didn't do anything. Not sure what happened there. Alright, end our turn there. Okay, now we've got it for whatever reason. Yeah, if this, I can't really get anything into there. The shield siphon, so I can now protect the units. What does this one do? Cannon truck, right. It's not actually firing on anything just yet. Get rid of you. you. That one's already not going to be hurt at all. So I can move forward. I've got the shield siphon here as well anyway. So that's going to all be okay. Get the breakfast for the next turn. Turn. Okay, got artillery attacks. Now I've got 9 action points here, so I've got a lot I can do. So if I move down into there, that's going to take one extra hit. Let's just go and do that. Do some damage. So now it's only this unit here that we need to shield up. So nothing else is being hit. Now discard the hand. Yep, we'll do that one as well. And I can destroy these, but I don't want to I want to destroy the one at the top. Well, they're going to damage. That's going to damage that one anyway. Actually, I don't have enough action points for anything, so I'll just end the turn. Now I can blow both of those out. That one's down to 1 anyway. And just destroy this, and that will then destroy the other one as well. There we go. So it's now just got this 1 unit. Can't do anything this time. This will do the damage. There we go. Kill that one off. Done. Hi, Private Joe, saying, oh, this is more of an indie version of this game, which is originally got a bit the same concept, cannot remember the name. So there's a more indie version of the game, right? Yeah, I don't know, actually. People have been talking about a game called Death Roads. I don't know if that's the one that you're thinking of. Actually, we didn't use this special card, but it's okay. Modify 1 random card. So what do we end up getting? We get... shield. Draw 6 cards, or so this card action point decreased by 1. Yeah, okay, let's just do that one there. Add a card to your deck. Out of the furnace, exhaust 1 card from your hand. Add action point equal to the exhausted the card's action point cost. That's not a bad one at all, actually. Let's go that way. 20 bonus scrap and continue. Alright, so now we've got a couple more that we need to do. A fight and a convoy again. So this one here, we get a canyon at the bottom. Card transformer. We haven't pushed anyone into the canyons yet. Protect a friendly unit to get a module. That's going to be too difficult for us at this stage. Let's go that way. Here come the bandits. Wow, there's getting more and more of them. does this thing do? Movement support truck. So this unit increases movement cost by 1. Alright, so it means that if while it's on here, everything else does cost us a bit more. We do have the carpet shot, which I can do a lot of damage. In fact, if I move up 1 and then do that, I then wipe out all of those cars. I've only got 1 shield showing in through here. This is out of the furnace. Exhaust 1 card from the hand. Which, so I can get rid of one of the other cards here. Now, do we want to do the artillery? I can wipe out all of those. So I can push this one into the abyss as well. I can still do it even if I move up. Let's just do the movement first. Means we've still got to... So we need to first of all do this carpet shot, which will wipe out all 3 of those. So what's happening there is it's doing 2 damage to all of them, which then knocks this one out, destroys it, which then rolls back into these, causing all of them to be destroyed as well. There we go. So they've now all been destroyed. So we've only got 1 more shield. That gives me 2 more. Now I can still move up 1 more. The shield now costs me nothing. So that will then protect this one. So let's just go this way and then just put the shield on this one here. There we go. Everything is now secure. Now we do have blowout, which will then get rid of all of those in one go. Which will then knock that one off and kill it. So I quite like the idea of that. Let's just go and do that, because there we go. That's now giving me back my 1 movement. So we still actually have attacks going in here. We've got 1 shield. So I can still move back and then shield the 1 unit that's going to be attacked, which will be this one here. There we are. Alright, end our turn. They're attacking everything. Now we've got a lot of shield siphons here, so there's 2 attacks going in there. There's 1 attack going in there, 1 attack going in there. So now if I shield this unit and push that one forward, it destroys that unit. Which gets rid of that fairly well. Now we actually have these gain one action point every 3 turns. So we've got 6 action points at this point in time. These got left. They've all got 3s. Okay, so if I play this one, then move it, that's 1. I don't know if we move actually into that position if we ram it. Let's siphon off just one of these. Yeah, we do move up. Gives me a little bit less to play with. Still got another shield siphon, and I've still got all my action points. Now that's aiming for that one there. Now I can actually hit that one and push that one into the ravine, which then just means we only have to shield this one here. Let's do that. Okay, so it's just this one here now that we need to protect. Alright, everything is good. Oh, you know, I made a mistake there. I should have moved back. Oh no, no, I shouldn't. That's actually where I want to be. So that's fine. End our turn there. Oh, I've got the driver cards as well. Now there's stuff coming. If I can push them all into this other area, which I can do with the blowouts. So I can actually hit the blowout in here. If I do the artillery attack there, it's going to weaken them. Now I don't actually have... I'll do the blowout to start with because I've already got no other choice here. It just means that this one here will just do 1 damage, and I really can't do anything about that one. I can move back twice. This one does have shielding up, so let's just do that. Actually, yeah, no, it's not going to do anything. So let's just do that. That will protect this unit. And then these will all take 1 damage. And they've now been sort of knocked out for a turn. Now I've got the artillery attack there, so I can push that one up, I can push that one back. Five turns, 5 actions here. If I push, if I attack it into there, that one goes on there. I can then ram it. The shields are 2 shield to a unit. Yeah, I can do. So I've got still. I can still ram this unit as well. So if I go back with the artillery attack there, it means we don't have to. Like we've still got 3 action points. These are now a bit cheaper as well. And now I just ram it. That's got it. Okay, that's good. I don't know if these hold on for the next turn or not. They seem to every so often. I'll just try it, see how it goes. No, it's not there. Not there. Okay, so 2 turns remaining on this particular attack. And I've got nothing here. Oh, I want to use this. Yeah, they're both attacking that one, which means I can just move back. And that way this one here is going to have it. So we'll have to move back at some point. But let's just go and do this one here. Actually, Boogie Exchange. I'll do that one now. That's 2 actions. That gives me 4. That's alright. It does 1 damage to all of them. Can't do any more damage there. Now I've got this waste knot. I'll apply that. It's only giving me another shield, but it's given me 3 more actions. These now cost nothing. There's nothing. There's no real reason to turn them all backwards. I'll just move back into towards the middle. Alright, that'll do us. And now turn there. So we've got one shield there. This is our last turn, I think. There we go. It's got it. Alright, good stuff. Transform one card into a random other card. What don't I want? I actually like all of the cards, to be honest. Maybe one of these, maybe. These have been useful, though. They've all been super useful. Maybe this one here. Let's just go that way. That's not good. Alright, add a card to your deck. Shield Revenge. So deal shield ignoring damage to the unit equal to their shield +1. Let's grab that one. Bonus scrap and continue. Here we go. So we can now get into the central station and repair. Repair each train for 1. That's good. That's nice. Energy Siphon. Okay, that's good. 1 action point for every 3rd enemy destroyed. And modify 1 random card. These artillery attacks. This unit receives 1 damage the next time it moves. There's sabotage. It's just going to cost too much. Yeah, I don't mind this. I'll grab that one there. And choose a cargo and continue. Getting the action points is good. Exhaust cargo. So create 1 temporary copy of this card into the discard pile. Why would you want to do that? I've got no idea. Oh, it must be for another card. That's okay. Alright, so we need to repair. So repair that one for 30. It was only 30. Now, we've got 133. We can actually... No, we can sell off. We don't want to do that. Upgrade. Upper level. You can choose one of 2 cards from the carriage's available card pool. What does that one do? Protector, yeah. So I'll go with the artillery and reload. So gain action point equal to the number of red cards in your hand, +1. Not sure how that one works. And this one's instant. Oh, hang on. Yeah, so once gain action points equal to the number of... Okay. An instant. This is a driver gauge bonus. Oh, I'll go this way. Now, we've still got 83. Nothing else we can really sort of do there. Now, I'm actually running out of time, guys, so I'm going to have to actually leave it here. So, anyway, that was... you sort of got an idea of the game. So this one is actually coming out like in about less than a week's time now, just a bit less than a week. So if you are interested in it, then it does sort of have like the randomized gameplay. I'm not sure if the overmap is, like, the big map that we were looking at. I don't know if it shows us in here where that actually is, but this is only one segment of where we're actually heading off to. But it's a pretty interesting little game. Like it's it's nice and quick to sort of play the different things out through there. If I just go and I don't know what logs do. There we go. It's not giving me much there. I'll just save and exit out to the main menu. So yeah, with the active slots, you've got 3 slots you can play, which is good. So you can sort of have different things that are going in through there as well. I'm not sure how big the actual game is. I'm guessing you have to go through that main map. But I don't know why you don't have access to looking at that one. It would be good to be able to sort of see that while you're actually playing. But the game, as I said before, is coming out in... When is it? Well, it's the 17th. It's coming out in 6 days' time. 17th if you're in Europe and America. 18th if you're in Australia. So that's when it's arriving. So it's not that far off, but yeah, pretty interesting little game. Anyway, guys, I'm going to leave it there. So thanks for watching, and I'll catch you guys later.